Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Start on the ground here on first down. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they were going to get excellent field position either way. They had pinned them deep, but that's even better.
So in other words, being comfortable with field position, that was going to be okay. But sometimes being greedy is the right way to go. And boy, they take it all the way back, put it in the end zone. A great way to get started for them.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. They're going to look to throw. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle. But they allow the conversion.
We're often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's James. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Vikings at 3-1 here through the first 4 games. And they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
And they only scored 7 points in their last game. And that's absolutely not going to cut it in the NFL because points, they have to be scored in order to win. They've got to find a way to generate some more offense.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That'll be caught by Rice. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Throwing is Rodgers. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play. So not successful there on the challenge. And he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. This defense for the Packers, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. And into the end zone, it's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
So the Packer offense coming on. They'll be asked to go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Keeps the score. Packers 19, Vikings nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT.
26. Lambo. 26. Get 300. Get 300.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the rout is on here in this first half. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's Jake. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On play action, it's Rodgers. He finds his man, complete. That's Rice. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Touchdown! A great effort there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Packers just continue to roll. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. James.
He's not supposed
Just
to
to
get
pick
that,
up a
but
three, but that is indeed enough.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs
he
in the top
can't
5
be
in the
serious,
NFL.
bro.
It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very
Tackle.
good clip.
Oh, he got
And they
finished
will
that.
only muster a
He
yard
was
here to the
terrible,
38.
bro.
And this is why
He's
aggressive
very
defensive coordinators
unenjoyable.
love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers and freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now left side on the swing pass.
Oh, I tried to get the D lineman to get off the block and get over there, bro.
They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a
Hey.
third down.
That's a nice design
Two,
there, but
man.
sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
They run it with James.
I tried to
He's
see him
gonna
there
be
because I
a
know it
yard
was a
short.
line.
A
He gonna
2-yard
punt it.
pickup leads to 4th and
He's
1.
Now,
terrible.
that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's
Clay,
more
he
than
ran
that.
at
This
my best
guy's
players.
nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Probably gonna play cover 4 to get that boost. Waiting to see what he's gonna do. There we go.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. They'll try and run for it.
He
And
got
will
it.
have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion.
They'll keep it on the ground.
I don't know why he keep running to
And
him like
he
he doesn't
still
like
has
inside
yet to
stuff.
get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw right side complete to Carter.
Ah,
And he's
let him
out
get
of
outside of
bounds.
me.
He gets this down to the 45.
It's
All
pretty
up,
easy to
but see, he
overlook the
not
fullback
47.
when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. And his
Got him.
pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
No, Jair gonna run
Packers are
into
gonna
me,
get
bro.
this back
Really
to
gonna
their
start
own
running the ball, bro.
34-yard line. Boy, so another
Dude, trash.
interception,
He was
CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still
I
work
was
in
gonna start
progress here
running
in
the
his
ball.
second season.
So he came out
has
and
to
that
start
shit.
ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him.
Why do you think you gonna come out all up
or
with
you
him,
start
bro?
thinking about going to his backup.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Try
Let's
to
just
be
call it what
respectful.
it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense
Now I'm
all
going
game
on.
long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down,
Good move.
they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire
3
under
for
these
1
guys.
special in the
They've got to start
spinny.
playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Should we get this tight
Give him
end?
10 there, good enough for a Packer first down.
An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed
I like
nowadays.
this one.
These guys look
This-
like
this
running
one works.
backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
Oh, he didn't block.
He finds his man, complete. It's Rice.
My whole team
We'll
is
put that one in
the
the win column for
third
the
one, bro.
defense. Trying to contain
It was a
tight
great
ends in the
call.
passing
Like,
game is so
third
difficult
one,
nowadays,
third freshman
but
to
they did
injured,
in a
bro.
big way there.
Alright, what type of is game on right now? Keep trying to hit my people. They better
On
want
play
that.
action. Now Rodgers.
He over top. He should make this catch. Nope. Challenge was hard.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead,
Shit,
you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that
He broke his
incompletion.
finger. It's always something with this game, man. I can always allow it to do something dumb for me.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Double jigs here. See it. Shouldn't do that same.
Shotgun now for
You don't see it.
Rodgers. Got a man. It's Amari Rodgers complete.
You gonna hurry up and take
And
the
this is
win
going
though,
to
for you.
turn into another first down as the tackle is made
Yep,
at the
got him.
Vikings' 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 24 yards.
On first down, Rodgers.
Touchdown. A fourth one.
It's a Packers touchdown.
Come on, bro.
4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are
100
able to
yards,
add
4
on to their
touchdowns.
first half
Right.
lead. Point after,
41
right down the
the
middle.
first
And
half.
the route is on here in this first
Oh.
half.
See if he can get 60. The
Now
60 is
following the
enough.
touchdown, Hoff Richter to kick off.
I don't want to run up the score, though. Got to be a little bit respectful.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Now he's going to try to pass and see what he got.
Here are the Vikings
And
now to
these two
start their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the
I don't know
football
why he
down the
keeps
field.
running
Looked
around.
like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
On
That's
second
me.
down now.
Wrong gap.
It's James.
All right, he
Down
just trying to run the ball.
goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Back to throw now on first down. And he
Okay.
can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
He want the ball
Now
back.
the
Let's
Packers
go.
going to go ahead and
Good
use the
defense.
second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection
Hate when
just
it
has
does
not
this.
been there this afternoon. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side.
Tackle.
And
Hate
he'll
when
get
it
up
does
to the
that, bro.
45. They'll spot it at
Like,
the
why am I-
44. Now
They
the
go too
defense will
often,
earn their
bro.
third and final timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, that's supposed to be a pick.
Pass.
No need to.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half
There he
number
goes.
1.
I hate to say it,
That
Charles,
was
but the
their
way
fault.
that he has
Good
played in this
defense.
first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to
Try to get
pass.
another punt
Yeah,
turn
you might be
touchdown.
holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween.
I try to
and you
get the
take what you
same
want.
messages,
They're
man.
having a blast out there playing against him today.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Oh, yeah, the right side was probably wide
The
open.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Don't know
And
how
with
he
a
keeps
huge
running
lead
his defense.
already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. And he takes
Hurry
us
up,
up
get
to the
another play.
40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Come on. Try to get out of bounds.
Rodgers going to throw. Throw left side, completion to Rice.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts.
Ah.
They got to get to the line quick.
I know I couldn't do it.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Cool.
And we
Inside
welcome
rush,
you back
inside rush.
live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to ride for the third quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. From the 6.
And he'll be
tackled
to get
just
this
shy
one.
of the 25.
Go to my game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The second half starts with a carry by Jones.
I don't know how we don't, but then they don't run it though.
Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Let's go play action.
In the first half, he was held in
Especially if
check
it's
on the
man
ground,
again
but
on cover
despite
3.
that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about
look
that.
at
If
it.
they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
That should be perfect.
On play action, Rodgers.
He's not going. That was terrible by me. I gotta leave that up.
As a corner,
He
you
was
have to be able
open
to
too.
run with guys step for step downfield with man coverage and make up ground quickly inside. You have to put yourself in position to make plays.
Post is
just
probably
like that
gonna be
one we
there.
saw there.
Should have been a goal on the backside with the post.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Yeah. Try to have him come down.
To throw, it's
got him.
Rodgers. Able to find Lazard.
Yep. Go to the flat right now.
Have
him come right down.
Across midfield.
Cool too. We didn't change it. We'll do it again.
Rodgers now on 1st down.
I don't know why he's going to stay in the same cover. Like I won't hit him with the same shot play.
Right at the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Whatever the discussion.
Both sides is wide open. I should have threw it to the other side there.
It has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
You're going to keep sitting cover. That's his 5th touchdown today, bro. Keep sitting cover 3. And I got Omaha, so I can see the coverage. Too easy, bro.
And the Packers take the opening kick off
Let him
of
clear
the
the
3rd
same
quarter,
flat. I
drive
had 2
right
go
down
up.
the
Put the
field
corner
to
in
extend
conflict.
their lead.
Easy.
The try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Packers 47, Vikings nothing. Sterling Hawkwrichter set to kick off.
Now following the touchdown, Hofrichter to kick off. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
No, we can
Minnesota
put him
offense about
curl
ready to get this next drive underway.
play over top inside and press. And we're going to slant to the left because he keep running inside on.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I think he's going to run the inside splits over here. I hope for his sake he doesn't, but...
They'll keep it on the ground.
Yeah, he keeps running it. I don't know why.
26, just a 1-yard gain. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
He flipped my 3rd yard down.
Interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah,
oh, I tried to cut all the way back.
It's an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
They're going to hurt my rookie right guard. We're trying to see if he got X Factor. I mean, a superstar or a star. They're going to hurt him. Madden. What a game it is.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down. Call it a game.
And my lineman runs in my way.
But they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
The way things have gone in this
redashing with Aaron Rodgers? I think that's the
The
move.
offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Let's see if he crashed. No, he was difficult.
He's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. That's going to be caught downfield.
I don't know why he keep on
Touchdown, Packers. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because
like
when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence.
Let's see if I can get the read out from
that. According to next-gen stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Sterling Hofrichter is set to kick off.
Now following the touchdown, Hofrichter to kick off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But
good tackle.
I don't know.
There's no way he should have just got 8 yards off of that.
Maybe start to look towards the future.
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
On 3rd down. It's James, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Keep getting
Give him the
first
third down
down.
conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's James, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw.
Good.
And my goodness, another interception.
Oh, he didn't journal right. Quay Walker ain't journal right.
Packers are going to take possession of the football.
Yeah, we're
Well,
going
to
to
be frank,
now.
CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now.
Yeah, he can't run the ball, though. But he's terrible. He got all these extra
yards to show for it. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Stop it in.
That's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What? They don't take this kick the field goal? Come on, bro. I got trust him. And Chris blew it. That's a bad name to have as a kicker. Chris blew it. Terrible name for a kicker.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe. So it is a 60-yard attempt here.
He gonna make it. Yep.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Only go call a game plan, please. Get us a boost.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Only 26 passing yards and only
they decided to
44
start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives.
Bruh, I hate when it does this
Unfortunately,
stuff.
though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
The tackle
It's a
for
loss
loss.
of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room, too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
Get those.
And now here's
Should have threw it to Thielen. He was wide open.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take possession.
Wish he threw it to somebody. Gave somebody else 3 interceptions. Because Jair already actually
I'm trying to think
upgraded.
of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point
This
to
is
actually
crazy, bro.
identify what's really gone wrong. I guess they
We
catch
literally
almost
cannot run the
everything.
ball, bro.
Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Second down, another shot for Jones.
Yep,
And a short
hold it.
gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Yep, because we don't have our starter right guard.
So
Because
their
they're
move
going
is
to
to
give
decline
Wyman
that so they
turf
don't
toe.
get another second down. It'll be third.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their third down defense, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's a sub package or nickel package.
Oh, he
whatever they
declined
want
it?
to run
That's
out there,
fine, because we
they
about to
feel like
pass
they can
it anyway.
defend here on third down.
The Packers on third down.
It's going to be cover
They've been
3
good.
again,
3 for
sadly.
4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now it's Rodgers.
Oh, he dropped the touchdown, bro.
Charles are still airing it out at this point, despite that huge lead. And some people
Trying to get
may
him
say,
6 touchdowns, but I
why
can't
they
believe
throw
he
the
dropped
football?
that, bro.
These guys, I guess, are just padding
That's
their stats
crazy.
at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right.
Tried to get it to somebody else because he dropped his touchdown. He already got 5, so he's good.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Packers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. When coaches come into a game
Good
preaching
ball.
total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Sterling Hoffrichter set to kick off.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
It's about to blitz here. Man up everybody.
Well, it's been
That's
a struggle
really it.
so far for this offense, Charles. It's
Yo.
not only that they haven't been able to
Yo, why did my corner just go offside for no reason, bro?
There's been a real issue for
Yo,
them
he
in this
just
one.
walked
I'm so glad
offside.
you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to
But I had a
myself,
touchdown
we've seen a lot of
earlier
NFL
this game.
games
So
and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
That's a lead on too.
44 yards for him on the ground
Set
now
up
on that, his 20th carry of the ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
See if we can get Gary.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh!
Complete to his tight end, Higbee.
They was not trying. That was about to be a pick 6. Another one for my boy, bro.
12
I
yards
needed
there,
that for my
first down,
rookie.
Vikings. Now a handoff, and he loses the football a second time.
No.
Fortunately for him, he's able to get it back,
Come
but it will be a
on.
loss on the play. Remember earlier in this game, he lost a fumble. This time it hit the deck, but he got it back.
Yeah, do you think he's breathing a monster sigh of relief right now? Could you imagine losing 2 in the same game and how that would affect you moving forward? Well, for him, high and tight, just like a good haircut.
Oh, he's supposed to fumble
Down
that.
he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Need something
He
from
was
deep in
supposed
the
to
bag
fumble
of
that.
tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went
See if I
backwards.
can get
It's
another
3rd
pick.
and very long. On play action, they'll throw.
They not. See, they trying
It's
to
a
be nice.
gain
He's
of
supposed to
9
fumble.
yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Nope.
And
Let's
it's
go.
incomplete.
Win the ball
They
back, bro.
cannot convert, and they
Throw
turn
it
it
the
over. They had to
best
go
player
for
on
it
the
with
field,
such
man.
little
Come on,
time
man.
remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Yeah, I don't think we should go for 7. We'll try to run it. Now we get the third down. I'm going to pass it, but other than that, we're going right.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
And he edges forward and only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And here's Jones again on second down.
This is what I'm talking about. You see, now I got that.
Continues. He's going nowhere again.
Because why can't we
Officially no
like,
gain on the play, and they're left with
the
a
good
third
you
and
ever
8.
get this team,
We
bro.
talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes
Hey,
in the
man,
right
be
spot.
ball,
He
bro.
had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily
Seem
done
like the
because they
open
throw a
spot.
lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that.
Oh,
This is one, and that's going to be
I scored
intercepted.
a pick.
Nick
My
Needham
bad,
picks it
Ryder.
off. And the
That's
Vikings are
fine,
going to
man.
have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there? Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and
Never seen
that's been
that
difficult
before.
for them all game long.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Up the middle they go. It's James. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the
22 records
15 for a gain of 2.
Like, that's terrible.
Second and 13. In trouble
Easy
here, and
set.
down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
Easy 60, bro, man.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine
Oh,
form.
yeah.
The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together.